All right, losers. That's the Chavy one, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a good idea. This is a hot tip. If you're coming to use the Eurotunnel, bring a clothes peg, or even better, 2 with you for your boarding pass there, because you have to chuck that somewhere on your bike. It's got to be visible. If you don't, then it's just going to be a hassle when you get stopped 19 times by people that want to see it. So yeah, just bring one. Makes it nice and easy. And if you've not got a screen, find somewhere where you can peg it. This sort of stuff's fairly common, especially during the summer. Yeah, you have to book your own slot. You have to book a specific time on these crossings with the Eurotunnel, and you do it weeks in advance. You arrive and check in at the time you're supposed to check in, so they know how many people have checked in for each crossing, and yet they still manage to muck it up somehow and overpack trains. So at the moment, we're being held, the rest of the group's just gone down the ramp, and we have to wait and see if they've got enough room on the train or not. If not, we got to wait half hour for the next train. So just keep that in mind if you ever do book to come with a crossing. Yes, it generally is quicker and easier, generally. It's like half-hour crossing, 25 minutes, half-hour crossing. But there's often a lot of faffs during the peak months. The French side is just a free-for-all. You just rock up and get on. They don't seem to have any rules there at all. But we'll see. We might get on it, we might not. Lovely. Thank you. Where's the logic in that? Right, this is the annoying thing about France. Sometimes you have to prepay, and it's not always by card. You know, it's not always a card machine here. Sometimes you have to go in. So the pirate has just gone in for me, and we just have to wait for them to authorise the pump. Right, folks at home, we are in Le Française, first Euro clan meet. Right, this is the pirate's baby, this, Martin. Half man, half pirate. Half pirate, half pirate. Hashtag subscribe. Right, folks at home, motorways in Europe. National speeds over there, generally for cars, bikes, it's going to be 130 kilometres an hour, which is about 82, 83 miles an hour. Sometimes if it's raining, that can drop, or sometimes it'll be posted, it might go down to 120, that's about 74-ish, I think. Whatever the speed is, get up to that speed, don't dilly-dally. The Europeans get up to speed and they get up quick. And if you're in group rides like this, any hesitation, it's just like a big elastic band, so the people at the back can end up being really far behind the ones in the front. For motorways, just get yourself up nice in a nice tight bunch. Obviously keep your braking distance as and how you need it, but yeah, just watch that when you're on the motorways. Peage, tolls, what could go wrong? You're away to find out.
Well, I'll pull over.
Yeah, gotcha. Right, folk at home, this is the peage, P-E-A-G-E, peage, tolls. So you can either do it the way you have the tokens, which you sort of prepay beforehand, or if you're just casually coming into Europe, then you just turn up, take a ticket, and off you go. If you've got the tokens, it's that thing that, see the big T's, you use them. There's lots of ins and outs about which one you use and when to use it and how you use it. I don't know, I don't use that. Google it, that'll tell you. This one for the pay as you go. Key thing here is if you're in a group, give each other space. So keep about a bike or a car's distance between you and whoever is at the booth, because it goes by weight. It's measuring the weight there. So if you're all bunched up, it's going to charge you for a car. And then when that...
I'll only give you one ticket.
Exactly. And when the first person goes through, takes a ticket and goes through, nobody behind will get a ticket. So that's why I'm saying give room. If you're coming to Europe a lot and you're going to be using the peage a lot, it's definitely worth getting the toll things, the sort of prepaid disc thing, token thing. So you get your ticket, put it somewhere safe. So if you're in a group, once you get your ticket, There's normally these lay-by things up here, so it's normally a good idea, if you're in the group, just reconvene in this little lay-by sort of area.
Yeah.
Just find a kiosk. Okay, so put your ticket in. There's even an arrow on it showing you. Cards, playing by card. Wash, paid, done. Simple as that. Is that it? We've come all this way for that. That's Reims. That's Reims race circuit over there.
Alright. First exit at the roundabout. G-U-E-U-S. My French stretches as far as Citroën and Peugeot. Remember one from school, Vermeulen-Bouche.
Vermeulen-Bouche, yeah. Je m'appelle Bruce. J'habite à Mintlaw, près de Peterhead. Je suis 48 ans. There you go, fluent.
I can barely get English right with my I don't think I'll be learning any other language.
I've got to admit, this is pretty cool, isn't it? It is pretty cool. Whew. Do some pics.
Guess what? Audio problems. Sometime between leaving my hotel room on the Saturday morning and putting my lid on, I must have knocked, if you look there, that's the audio adapter there, and I must have knocked that somehow. Result being there's no mic audio for the Saturday. There is for the Sunday, that's coming in a tick. But the Saturday, when the weather was absolutely incredible and we had an amazing day's ride, there's no in-helmet comms. So sorry. I am working on a solution to this. I was actually telling you about that on the ride on the Saturday. But I have a possible solution, part solution. Watch this space. But yeah, quick bit of montage, and then we'll get to the rain on the Sunday. Anyway, hope you're enjoying it so far. Let's do it. Johnny, tell everyone where you're from.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Yes.
See, that was one of them, wasn't it? I think I had about 5 that he was possibly from. Did you have the Ducati when you came on tour with us?
No, the Tracer.
Ah, that's right.
I got this 2 years ago.
How are you finding it?
I love it.
Yeah. Is that the Grand Tour or the Rally? You do it? It's a Ducati.
Yep.
Yeah,
V4S.
They sound awesome. Tony's going to go and be a bear. Where is he? Look. Is that a bear in the woods? You better not be having a poo, Tony.
God knows what shit goes.
Rain tomorrow.
Is it raining, is it?
It depends what forecast you look at.
Somebody said to me this morning, 80% rain all day, which...
Tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what one of them's saying. But mine is saying nothing, saying fine. Hi.
Not actually sure I brought a jacket.
Nick the best straight off. Straight over. Mark from Leeds. He just pulled out in front of an ambulance who had the blues and twos on.
Less than 3 minutes.
Brilliant. Stupid boy.
At least there was an ambulance there.
Get out of it. Everyone's just finding somewhere to park wherever they can. What a beautiful place. Bouillon, I think it's called. Lovely. When we get off the chair. Sorry about that, Johnny. I didn't realise you'd ordered there. She started laughing. What, so you went and got your own and then just left his there?
Yeah. I didn't realise, Bruce.
He's such a horrible creature, isn't he?
Right. You've been
such
me today,
a horrible creature. Leaves his indicators on twice. Pulls out in front of ambulance. People are trying to go to hospital and you're like getting in their way.
I wanted to jump the queue.
You're such a horrible creature. You alright, son?
Yeah.
Good lad.
I am now.
Yeah. Almost starved to death because of you.
Well, not quite.
I'm trying to do you, dog.
Squishing your head.
Who's pushing my head?
Here's the boss. This is the boss. Nothing. He's all happy now. He's all look.
I was always happy.
You're just a veritable ray of sunshine.
I am.
Says Captain. Says Victor Meldrew here. To the bar. Bar time. Happy days. Right, Sam's got an ABS warning on his bike, so we're going to GS911 it and have a little looky.
I know it's not your problem. But then I opened my bag.
Video.
The following day,
Video.
I opened my bag and he was like what's in that? Oh, cop out! I thought you said something. I thought I said get with the character smell a lot.
Fork handles.
Fork handles. My mate Kev is a proper Essex boy.
Anyone know anywhere I can park my bike? I need to park my bike.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the way.
That's a good look, John. That's a good look. John, what's your OnlyFans, John? It's day 3 of the clan meet. Now yesterday the audio didn't work. I must have knocked the old audio adapter on the camera. So I'm going to get some audio in early doors because the good old weather's followed us. And this thing doesn't cope well in the rain with the mic attached. So we'll see how we do. Quite a few called off today. A few have had quite a heavy night in the town. I'm not sure where we're going today, but it'll be very similar to yesterday. Round the Ardennes, cracking roads. Pardon?
Right past that.
There is. Do you want to join it?
Yeah, please, mate.
Right. You get yourself all turned on, Rich. We're just pairing Rich into comms.
Turn that light must be on top.
Okay, mate. Just push and hold the top button for 5 seconds. Are you in Bluetooth or are you in? You're in Bluetooth. So to switch between Bluetooth and mesh, right? Obviously it's blue at the moment. Top and bottom buttons. Just push and hold. That's you. When it goes green, that's you now back in mesh. And then on the app, I just go add riders, pair more riders.
Grouping initiated.
Okay, push and hold that top one, and it should go like purple, pretty. There
Searching
you go.
for
Done.
group.
Lovely.
That's it.
Grouping succeeded.
Right.
9. Group members
in?
connected.
Lovely.
Mate? Lovely.
Awesome. Where are we going today then, Ben?
We are heading The east to start with.
East. Right, so drop off marker system. I was next one behind the leader, so I stop, I mark the sort of turn off, the exit, and then I sit here and you wait until you're scooped up by the tail end Charlie. So it could be a while, see you in a bit. Right, we're back on the road. Oh, a bit nippy, 14 degrees. I've had to put the old heated grips on. I even put the seat on. Yes, I know. July, don't you know? And literally last week it was in the 40s. I've got it about yesterday. Blooming audio not working. I've got to sort that out somehow. I was actually explaining all this yesterday on the ride. Now everyone says, oh, why don't you just use the DJI wireless mics? Yeah, well, that's great, but I record the comms chat as well. For that, you end up with two audio feeds. So the new DJI Action 5 Pro, that does have two audio feeds, so you can connect two separate mics to it. The Ace Pro 2 markets itself saying, oh, you know, it can have two mic inputs, but they're quite cheeky about that because it's not like the DJI. You can't connect two separate mics. What it is you can connect an external mic like a lav mic, and then it will also use the camera mic. So for example, for us, you could use the camera mic to capture, say, ambient noise, engine noise, that sort of stuff, but you're also going to get a lot of wind noise. And then you could use an external mic to capture, say, your voice while you're chatting in your helmet. That will not facilitate recording the comms chat, sadly. I've tried the external sound recorder. That does work, but it's just a lot of faff. You know, I'm trying to minimise faff if at all possible, and failing miserably. The other option is to record the comms chat via the Cardo app. Again, the quality's not great. You have to, every time I switch the cameras on and off, it's just not like a failsafe. And then it also records my chat, so you get my audio on the comms as well as my audio through a lav mic, and they're not always synced together. You know, if you sync it in one part, it might not be synced all the way through. You'd have to continually be syncing, so it just ends up a lot more work, and it doesn't always record all of the comms chat. I've had times when it just does like 15 minutes, but it should have recorded, say, 45 or an hour. The least faff way possible is just a wireless mic like the DJI or Insta360 now do one of my Care, that and a camera, bosh. So if you're just recording your own chat, brilliant. Go wireless, you don't have to worry about the weather, because it's the rain that kills the audio on these cameras, because you have to use these stupid little adapters, and you know, I cover that in this waterproof apparently waterproof foam, but the rain still gets in. Anyway, enough moaning. Let's see how long the audio lasts today. Gosh knows. Right, one thing to have of note over here, the overbanding you get, the black tar snakes, watch them because they can be very, very slidey. Even in the dry they can be slidey, so watch it. When you're riding in rain, the secret is just to be smooth. Don't be abrupt with anything. Don't be abrupt with the throttle, with the brakes, even changing your body position. Just try and be as smooth as you can. You'll be amazed how much grip you get, you know, in the wet. As long as, you know, there's not mud or grit, gravel, all the usual stuff. Those tar snakes I've just spoken about, the white paint in Europe, that can be really slidey in the wet as well, so try and just avoid all that. Obviously knock your speed off, that should stop you going wide. But honestly folks, I know a lot of people don't like riding in the rain, but it is good to get out in the rain and just do some practice. You don't need to be going quick, just get out in the rain, ride in as many different types of weather as you can. Second into Belgium, Belgique. And that is as much of a border crossing as you need to worry about currently. Again, folks, see all the overhanging trees here? Well, obviously they're going to drop stuff onto the road, so even in the dry you'd have to be wary of that and looking for like twigs, branches, leaves. But in the wet, all of that stuff, when it's left, especially the leaves, they become like a mulch. So again, just be conscious of all that sort of stuff when you're riding. Was me, totally. That was all me. Too long on the brakes. I should have just come off the brakes and leaned in. And see, that's what happens when you're too long on the brakes, it will push you wide. And then you go straight towards the white pin, you concentrate on that, and that's where you're going to go. Tell you what, even in the rain, this is not a bad ride, this. Enjoying it. Viewpoint to your right. It's a vision of happiness. He's loving it. He loves this sort of stuff, don't you? When people are miserable, you love it.
This morning.
What's that?
I didn't take my blood pressure medication.
You are quite red. Actually, you look really red on the camera, but not face to face. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Really well. Very well.
How you doing, Steve? Listen, fresh off the bike.
Yeah, I'm so glad I drove all the way here for this. You're welcome. Welsh weather this is. You're welcome. Just like Wales. Does look like Wales.
Yeah, Pip, it's just like Wales. Just like Wales.
The business found the mountain goat.
And I'm really glad I wore my jeans.
I was just thinking.
You call it? Right, little bit of a splosh stop, a warm up, get a coffee on board. Dare I say it, has the rain eased a little bit? Seems a bit brighter as well. There's plenty of grip on these roads, even in the wet, isn't there? It's just the odd bump here and there.
Oh, that's the big.
It's this sort of divoted surface, isn't it? Like a ploughed field.
Yeah.
Feels horrible.
Yeah. It does.
You feel like the bike's slipping, but it's just following those channels.
Yeah.
Is everyone all right? It's very quiet.
The rain's just sucking everyone's life.
They're obviously not regular chicken strips tourers, are they? We're used to this. Ah, Dale, give us a little Daleism. Give us a wee pearl of wisdom.
I don't think I've got any of them, darling.
You're fresh out of to give. All received.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I've chucked some in the pocket and I ain't.
What's your tip for stopping scaping between buckets on a sweaty hot day?
Won't go anywhere. Lay on the sofa with a cool beer.
Cheers, gorgeous.
Don't worry.
Right, little update. Hopefully the audio's working. Hopefully. Apparently we've got 69 miles left. It's sort of 22:01 in the afternoon. We would normally find somewhere for lunch, but because there's only 69 miles left and this weather, the consensus from everybody is let's just finish the ride and head back to the hotel. But everyone seems in good spirits, which is awesome. Everyone's taking the mindset, well, the ones that have come out anyway, have taken the mindset that, you know what, we're out here on the bikes, can't be helped with the weather, which it can't. And we're still on our bikes, on the continent. Let's enjoy it. Oh, that wind's picked up. Oh, please don't snow. Please don't snow. And that's us. We're back at the hotel. It's alright, just coming up for 2:10. Not too wet. I mean, who am I trying to kid? Soaking. But yeah, we'll go and try and warm up and see where we're going to go. I think it's beer o'clock.
It's got some, stickers.
Bloody influencers. Look at them. Influencers.
Calf on the airfield.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we went.
You notice there's nobody else in this square. Nobody else other than us. I never thought I'd see the day. Big Rab's an influencer now. Look at him. Look.
No, he's the one. He's an influencer.
Hashtag subscribe, Rob.
The last thing I can do is influence.
I don't know, mate.
That wouldn't be good.
I don't know.
It's the guy that's well known. The guys like Singapore.
Mark Reynolds. Hashtag subscribe.
NFL Laser Cutting Services, top box divider man. Hit me up if you want to book this. Buy a set dividers, I'll send you a book plugs.
Helmet cam, cotton cams, and come up 1, 2, 3. Right, morning folks. That's it. Home time. And look, the rain stopped for now. I'm the last one to leave the hotel, I think. Everyone else is headed off. I was going to pop into Germany and have some fun on the autobahns, but apparently the weather's supposed to get biblical later, so I'm just heading on home, straight to the tunnel. Anyway, I hope I managed to put something together from this weekend. Just typical. Saturday was such an epic day. Beautiful weather and the sound didn't work. So now, massive shout out to everybody in the clan who supports the channel. You all know I couldn't do this without you. And a huge thank you to all of you who make the effort to come along to these clan gatherings. It's just such a cracking community we've got going on here. Lastly, a huge thank you to Martin and Ben, and obviously Josie and Trudy as well for putting up with all the work the lads put in. I know it's a commitment on time and energy, but thank you very much, lads, for organising another cracking tour. Folks, if you fancy getting involved with the clan, head to patreon.com/TeapotOne. It'd be great to have you along. Normally I have about 3 meetups a year. There's a few other bits and bobs that you'll get with being in the clan. But anyway, right, head down, arse up, and head to the tunnel. Alright folks, hope you've enjoyed this one. Keep doing your thing. Yes, I did have a few beers last night. Just keep doing your thing. Look after those that you love. Get on out there whenever you can, but most importantly, live your life. Woo-ha! Au revoir!